Hi, it's a new week, new pomelo. I hope you had a good start to the first day back to work after the holidays. It hasn't changed much for me since the holidays. I am so grateful to be able to draw from home, in my space, in my peace. I have a really nice wedding stationery project that I already started working on. I have my first sponsored YouTube video that I'm filming today. I'm not getting paid, but I got gifted a new desk, which I really love. I really needed a new desk, and yeah, I'm making the first video featuring a gifted item. One thing I can promise, I've been getting some offers for products, but I never took anything until this desk because I'm just very picky of what I have in my environment, and I would never take something for free if I didn't really see myself enjoying using it. Just know that I would never promote a product that I wouldn't buy and use myself. I'm really happy I inspired some people to try pomelo also, and I'm so excited to open this one again. I really like food where you have to keep your hands busy to eat. Like I love peeling peanuts in shells and eating them. I like peas, I like lychee, and this is just like that. I mean, taking this skin off is a little bit of work, but then once it's here, it's really not messy at all. It's not as intense as the grapefruit, a little less like watery, less bitter, a little bit less acidic. It does fill up my compost in one go. I got mail, the first magazine of the year, Galib. Ta-da! Nicely copies. It's a really cute story, like a playoff from the Snow White, Slovenian. And here's the whole page one. This is another one of mine. This and this one. And this is old one. This I drew last year, and it finally made it into the magazine. These little hogs. I love wild boars. They're so sweet somehow. Good morning. It's Saturday. The first work week of the year is done, and I basically slid through shit on it. A little more chaotic than I would like the first work week to be. I piled a little bit too much in. I committed to a bit too many things. Things got pushed over from before the holidays into this week. Somehow I managed, but yesterday I sent out the sketches for the wedding stationery to review a day late, and I never do that. I hate doing that, and I cannot let that happen again. So I really just have to be better at committing to things and giving myself the time that I need to do things, because this week was just a bit much. And then I got this headache that lasted 2 days, and I thought I'm gonna get sick, and I'm fine. Somehow I ditched it. It's another deadline today for this Galib magazine illustration. I wanted to do it over the holidays, but then the art director was on holiday already, so I didn't get the feedback, and then I just waited for the feedback. and I got it yesterday. It's all good, but it means I have a day to complete it. So that's gonna be us today. It's really cold out. It was supposed to be like a snowstorm or something. It seems fine. There is some blue sky actually. Trace this, and then I think we can go do the coloring at the cafe just for the change of scenery. Hi, it's Monday again. I somehow made it through the weekend. I still had last things to do for the week. I'm kind of back on track, not missing any deadlines, but I thought I'm gonna have a little bit of a slower morning. I was waiting for some feedback and then a feedback came. So yeah, I got back to work. I'm continuing with the stationery for the American couple from New York. Fun dancing scene I have to draw right now. I printed out the sketches, I did some changes that they wanted me to make, and now I'm going to trace them with ink and brush. They wanted to have some little individual illustrations. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with them. They're gonna use them across wedding stationery. They wanted some finished items and some just individual illustrations. But these could be such a nice sticker pack. I've never seen like a wedding stationery sticker pack, something they could give to their guests. I don't know if that's what they're doing, but just doing these little spots looked like a fun idea. And here's their portrait. There's still a map that I worked on, which was quite challenging, and I have to do a few more changes to that before I continue. We just walked Eddie, and it's snowing again outside. Since I'm here in Berlin, I don't think we ever got this much snow. I mean, there's always like a snow day or 2 or 3 in the season, but it's always like it snows and then it melts and then it's all slushy like a day later. But this year it's staying and it's actually quite nice. I come from Slovenia and we have proper winters there, like a lot of snow, very cold. I'm not a big fan of like winter in the city just because it gets so slushy and grey and you're always wet and your shoes are wet and socks get wet. But I don't know, this year I've been really enjoying it. The good thing is that I really don't have to get out so much. I mean, I walk Eddie around the neighborhood, but I don't need to go to work somewhere in an office, like on a public transport. So I'm spared of that annoying bit. But I think in Berlin, the days are so short here and it's quite grey and dull. I mean, recently we had some sunny days, which has made the whole world of difference. But even the snow, just having the streets white and having the snow stay a little bit because of the low temperatures, it just brightens up the city, covers up the trash. And I just think it looks really beautiful. So I don't know, maybe I'm becoming a snow person. The Christmas trees are all over the city right now, outside. Everybody is dumping them. And it's actually something you're supposed to do because there's this BSR, the trash service, the trash company. They are picking them up. I'm not exactly sure what they do with them. I think they recycle them somehow. I saw that the Christmas trees that don't get sold get donated to the zoos, and elephants like to play with them, like chuck them around. So it's really sweet. But yeah, I made a little illustration of that little dumping Christmas tree phenomenon a few years ago, and I'll see if I can find it. I'm still inking all my illustrations by hand in ink. Even if I do the sketch on Procreate on my iPad, I still think it's worth taking the extra steps and extra time to do the outlines analog. And I've tried so many brushes. I bought like ink brush sets for Procreate, digital brushes, and nothing really compares. I just think the hand-drawn line makes a difference. And the more there is about AI out there and computers replacing us, the more analog I wanted to draw. I did a live drawing in December at a corporate internal event, and some lady was there, like I was drawing her kid, and she was there. Are you not afraid of AI replacing you, like taking your job? I mean, first of all, if you've got a corporate job, there's a big chance you're gonna be also with a corporate job. You can be equally easily replaced, I think. But I think something like a human-made artwork cannot be replaced by AI. I think anyone who appreciates art and illustration and things made by humans are not just gonna go to the computer because they can make it cheaper and faster or whatever. Of course, there's gonna be jobs and projects replaced, but I think there's gonna be more different opportunities for artists, illustrators. I've seen a big increase of like workshops, events, live illustration, and I think the more there is AI, the more there's gonna be the need for in-person connection and something that's exact opposite from that. Also, like in New York City, there are these giant hand-painted billboards. So there's gonna be like big luxurious brands paying I don't know how much more than it would cost them to like put the ad on a big screen or just plaster like a big poster on a wall. But they're choosing to get these big ads painted on this giant building walls. Just people hanging just on the rope painting them, and it makes such a spectacle. It makes people take photos of them, makes people post it on, I don't know, their social media. It's just something about having something made by hand that is so attractive. Every time I go out, draw outside, there's gonna be people lurking around. It's just something that people are so curious about. So I think it's a good time for art and illustration. Maybe just different than we thought.